Last time we wandered through London's icons, Royal Palaces, Kensington Gardens, Portobello Road and those picture-perfect views around Big Ben. But this city has layers and we're just getting started. In part 2 we're diving deeper, from the buzz of Oxford Street to the stories etched into the Tower of London. We've even stepped into the city's darker side on a Jack the Ripper walking tour. London is full of surprises.
Morning guys, we are heading off out again this morning. Another big day. Another big day on trains and walking, so we're going to try and tick off a few different sites today, which requires us to get on and off a few of the undergrounds. So I've tried to have some sort of system, but it's just so much to see. I can't get my act together, so we're going to try today and see how that goes. It is forecast for rain, so we have come armed with umbrellas just in case. The option was get the lift or take the stairs. I think we made the wrong choice. So, current situation. We found this. First of all, we realised that Harrods, which is what we've come to see, isn't actually open for another hour. So we thought, okay, we had a bit of a disastrous breakfast this morning. So we've come out and we thought, well, we'll get a coffee. So there's a really fancy cafe over the road from Harrods. So we thought we'll go in there, and there's a table on the outside sitting on the sidewalk, and we thought that's cool. So Paul goes off in to get some coffee, stands around in there for a while. Nobody bothered to acknowledge he was there, along with a few other people that were being ignored as well. And just nothing happened. Nobody served him, nothing happened. And all he wanted to do was ask if it was table service.
There was no service.
There was no service at all. They were too busy buzzing around doing things. Anyway, a couple of ladies that were sitting at the table next to us came out and they were having a moan because they had been standing in there for ages, and they just spoke to a guy who was sitting at one of the tables and said he'd been waiting 1 hour for his coffee. We couldn't even get served, so we promptly got up and came down the road just a few shops down, and we've come to this little bakery thing, which there's a lot of them around. We've actually eaten snacks at them a few times, haven't we?
They have them at the airports, train stations.
Just a little convenience bakery type thing. There was nobody in here when we got here, and we just got a sandwich and a coffee, which is not bad at all. And we're sitting still opposite Harrods, so that's pretty good. And since we've come in, the place is absolutely buzzing. So I'm wondering if they've all come from the cafe down the road. Possibly. So, current plan, we've refueled. I don't know whether to stick around. Probably not. I mean, we're not going to buy anything in Harrods anyway. We just wanted to have a look. We can hop back on the tube, and I think the next place that I wanted to go to was Trafalgar Square, which is on the tube line, so maybe we'll do that. Okay, signing out. So something's going on here at Trafalgar Square this morning. We're not sure what. We're going to go for a walk and see if we can find out.
Each October, Trafalgar Square comes alive for Trafalgar Day, a proud commemoration of the Battle of Trafalgar and Admiral Lord Nelson. Cadets march in formation, bands play, and wreaths are laid beneath Nelson's column.
It's just starting to rain, so we might have to get the brollies out soon. Picked a good time to come around here. It's nice just to wander and have a look without having to barge through all the people. This is Cecil Court. A little antique stuff.
Little tins of snuff.
Snuff.
I've heard of it. I don't even know what it is.
found Paul purveying some art.
You get that in the backpack?
Probably not. Just had to stop on this corner. There's a few just really cute places. Yeah, it'd be nice to see this in the dark. It doesn't really capture it during the day. We're on Monmouth Street. How cool is this place? It's well and truly raining. We have our umbrellas up at the moment. Looks like it's in for the day. We've walked down towards Waterloo Bridge, so hopefully we'll be able to get across that shortly. We just stopped to have a look at this building because I'm not really sure what it is, but it's so beautiful around here and quite quiet as well. I'll give you some info, I'll pop it down below.
Overlooking the River Thames, Somerset House blends royal history with modern creativity. Once a grand palace, today it's alive with art, music and culture, a timeless London landmark where the past and present meet in perfect harmony.
Interestingly enough, this place wasn't even on our list of things to see. I'm glad we came. It's beautiful. Okay guys, I'm going to do my best to film what I can here, but it's raining and I've got a brolly and it's a bit windy, so we're just gonna walk out here. This is Waterloo Bridge, and we're gonna give it a crack. There's a London Eye over there. It's not the ideal day for this, but that's okay. It's certainly not overly cold, which is good. Hopefully we can give you a little bit of a different perspective. Oh wow, look at that across the other side, hon. Look at that view over there.
We made a right royal mistake when we got onto the bridge with plans to actually be across the other side for the best viewpoint. Little did we know that barriers prevent pedestrians from crossing for the entire length of the bridge, for safety reasons of course.
And so in the direction that you can see around the bend is the Tower Bridge, I think. Pretty sure. So if we turn around and we look that way, that's where we were yesterday, and this is where we're heading in that direction, I think, anyway.
In a bid to get closer to our next point of interest, it meant navigating a different line on the underground, and we ended up at Liverpool Street Station. This place is massive and we felt completely overwhelmed. Here's some information about foot traffic through this place.
Okay, so that big boat that went through, obviously they lifted up the drawbridge. So all of the people that were waiting to come across and go to the other side had to wait. So now there's hundreds of people coming across the bridge. We're going to actually go up and walk across it. So we'll be in that traffic that's going either way. How's this for a cool vantage point? So we decided we're going to go and get a drink and a snack before we go over the bridge. And this place is actually a cafe, but because it's outdoors, it's closed off today. So what a ripper spot. It's toasty in here. So I've just had a bit of a sit down and a drink and a little bit of food, just a light lunch. So we're going to head across the bridge. Hopefully it's not going to be too wild. There's more people around now, hey?
Yeah.
Seems like it.
Rising gracefully above the Thames, the Tower Bridge is one of London's true icons, where history meets the heartbeat of the city. Built in the late 1800s, its twin towers and lifting roadways were a marvel of their time, designed to let mighty ships glide through the heart of London. Even today, watching the bridge rise feels like stepping back in time, a reminder of the craftsmanship, pride and spirit that built this huge city. The Tower of London has stood here for almost 1,000 years, a royal palace, a fortress, and even a prison. It's seen coronations and executions, queens and traders, and it still guards the crown jewels today. Legends say that if the ravens ever leave, the kingdom will fall, so they're looked after like royalty themselves. In 2014, the Tower of London's moat was transformed into a sea of almost 900,000 ceramic poppies, each one representing a life lost in the First World War. Today it's been scaled back a little, but still acts as a symbol of sacrifice and reflection.
That's a cracker of a view, that.
We decided that a trip to London wouldn't be right without a Jack the Ripper walking tour, so off we went to Whitechapel. As daylight fades, London takes on a whole new mood, especially out here in the old East End. These narrow lanes and cobblestone streets once set the scene for one of history's darkest mysteries, the story of Jack the Ripper. In 1888, a series of brutal murders terrified London, and to this day, no one truly knows who he was. Walking these streets at night, it's eerie how little has changed. The same lamps, the same alleyways, and the same sense of unease that still lingers in the shadows. We absolutely loved this little tour with our guide George, who was so passionate about his history.
Morning everyone. We've been walking around out and about in Chelsea this morning. It's a beautiful place. It's been raining, so it's been really hard to film. We've got some lovely photos and things of some of the buildings as we were ducking in and out of places while the rain was on. So we'll try and film something from now on and hopefully we can show you around, but this area is a next level expensive with some of the ritziest shops. So yeah, we'll show you a bit around as we can catch the sun between showers. Actually really hard to film around here because it's so busy. There's cars and people working on all sorts of things, so I'm doing the best I can. A lot of the homes are undergoing some kind of renovation, so there's lots of workmen at most of the really beautiful homes. Check this place out we just stumbled upon. We're getting pretty close to the actual river, the Thames River now, so it's getting even fancier as we go. We've made it to, this is called, what's it called? Jane Walk. It's a lovely pathway that runs along the side of the Thames. I have absolutely no idea where we are in relation to everything else, but it's a beautiful spot. There's multiple bridges on this river, and we were just talking about how you can't see any of the landmarks from here because the river is actually not straight, it snakes around. So not exactly sure where we are right now. I'll pop it in the video when I find out. That's the Battersea Bridge. Oh, that's probably the Battersea power station over there then. Maybe. It's supposed to be a famous landmark.
This is south, yeah, that's the Battersea Bridge, yeah, so this is south of London, isn't it?
Yeah.
The Chelsea area is South London.
Yes, I believe so. So I don't know, which way we're going to go. We're going to go that way or that way? I feel like we've been this way before, so maybe we'll go this way. Okay, we're going to walk over to that bridge and go across it. Sun's out finally, so we might be able to maybe pick up our pace a bit and be a bit more cheery. It's actually been a beautiful morning for walking, despite some quite heavy rain that we had earlier. We actually popped into a coffee shop, but we could only get a seat outside, and we ended up getting drenched because the rain was coming in after a while, so we had to get up and leave pretty quickly. After a quick duck into the underground just to get out of the rain, we decided we were going to soldier on, and I'm glad we did because this is beautiful. So for anyone wondering what we're going to do for the rest of the day, what have we got planned this afternoon?
Well, we've got a tour booked this afternoon of the newish Tottenham Hotspur Football Stadium.
And why?
Why?
Just in case anyone wonders, because it's a bit random.
Well, I left England when I was 12 and I've never been back. I've been a Tottenham supporter all my life. So coming back and getting a chance to have a look at the new stadium is something that I've wanted to do for a while, so today's the day.
Exciting! We were thinking about perhaps going to a game, but we couldn't get tickets, and they played yesterday and they lost, so...
We don't need to talk about that.
So anyway, we're going to the stadium to have a look this afternoon. But we've got to find a few things to do in the meantime so we don't have to go back to the hotel before we head off later. So we'll take you on a tour of this side of London.
A few more train stations and bus stops, and we made our next destination. For football fans like Paul, this is a hallowed ground. The Tottenham Hotspur Stadium is one of the most advanced sporting arenas in the world and really is a sight to behold, including the merch shop, which is actually the biggest stadium shop in Europe. Opened in 2019, it's more than just a home ground. It's a multi-purpose masterpiece with a retractable pitch, hidden NFL field, and the largest single-tier stand in the UK. The guided tour takes you behind the scenes, from the players' tunnel to the dressing rooms and even pitch side, giving you a real sense of what it feels like on match day. Whether you're a Spurs fan or not, the design and atmosphere are seriously impressive. A true modern icon of London sport. London's been full of surprises. From royal landmarks to eerie back streets, every corner has its own story. But our journey doesn't end here. There's another adventure just over the horizon, something completely different, and we can't wait to show you what's next. Stay tuned, the escape continues. And don't forget to subscribe and like and all that good stuff. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers!